Arachnid Soul here, back in the booth to give you my thoughts on AEW versus New Japan Pro Wrestling Forbidden Door 2023. This is basically the pay-per-view that Ring of Honor did for years. That they called it War of the Worlds. It was Ring of Honor versus New Japan. I guess AEW has named this pay-per-view after WWE, who doesn't like to do interpromotional things. Kind of odd that you would name a pay-per-view after something that the rival company does not like to do, but you know, it's AEW. What are you going to do? In any case, we kick things off with the AEW World Championship bout. First match of the night for some reason. Hiroshi Tanahashi, the ace of New Japan Pro Wrestling, taking on Maxwell J. Freeman, aka MJF, the AEW World Champion. Kevin Kelly and Taz were on commentary. I was excited. Then I heard Excalibur. I don't know why you need a three-man booth. In any case, this match started. It was a slow match. It kind of had a clash of styles, but both guys look great. I've been watching MJF since MLW and since he was doing some shots in Impact Wrestling years ago, aka TNA. He's never looked better physically. It looked like Tanahashi has lost some muscle mass. They announced him. They said he's down to, I think they said 223, so just over 220. So he's a little bit bigger than a cruiserweight, a little bit smaller than a light heavyweight, or maybe I think I reversed that. In any case, they had a pretty good match. It went back and forth. Hiroshi Tanahashi, kind of the Tommy Dreamer of New Japan Pro Wrestling, staying with that organization no matter what through the quote-unquote dark ages, which preceded the New Japan that I grew up with, the phenomenal New Japan, pre-Bullet Club, pre-comedy, pre-all these gaijins. And Hiroshi Tanahashi, with the beautiful high-fly flow off the top rope, had some problems getting his footing on the rope. The announce team did explain that the turnbuckles are different in AEW than New Japan. Tried to hit the high-fly flow. MJF got the knees up, blocked it. MJF's knee was kind of screwed up for a lot of this match. It was a almost reverse back body drop, almost like a gourd buster, but not quite. But that was the landing that screwed up MJF's knee early on. He went for the heat-seeking pile driver, and that was the counter from Tanahashi. Both of these guys looked pretty good, even though, like I said, there was a styles clash. The match was kind of slow, it was a little bit awkward, but I did appreciate that both guys were still trying to get their offense off. MJF, great. Hit a double underhook shoulder breaker that's one of the most beautiful I've ever seen. I think he was maybe trying to set up the Salt of the Earth Fujiwara armbar. The crowd initially was kind of with MJF, kind of against MJF, but Tanahashi brought them along. Plus MJF's an asshole, so that's not going to help his case. At the end of the night, MJF kind of getting the ref's back turned, shoved Hiroshi Tanahashi into the ref. The ref hit the turnbuckle just momentarily, and in that period, MJF went into his trunks, pulled out that brass ring, drills Tanahashi, put it back in his trunks, lateral press. The ref turned around. 1, 2, 3. MJF walks in and walks out, your AEW World Champion. This is only time number 9 I've watched AEW. I'm going to continue to watch. I just wrapped that match up. I've not watched the full pay-per-view. I'm doing these commentaries at the conclusion of each match. I will not watch Kenny Mandela. I will not watch the Super Kick Twins, Orange Juice Boy, Duckhausen, Baby Oil Boy, the cheerleader that twerks on people's faces, the little kid that has no legs, or any of the other foolishness in AEW. But when I get a professional wrestling match such as this one, I will be calling it. Please do me a favor, subscribe if you have not, like on the way out. It has been your boy, Arachnid Soul, and I will be back to call the results for more of these matches. Keep it locked, stay with me.